Second video in 2 days for the channel, brand new record, but this isn't about the film tutorial that I'm working on. This isn't about any sort of gear review or techniques or how a certain part of your camera functions and what it does. This is about the photography community as a whole, what we have the opportunity to be a part of, and an article that I discovered on my newsfeed early this morning. So right now, PetaPixel is working with professional photographer Benjamin Von Wong on what they are calling Saving Eliza, Working a Photographic Miracle, Part 1. So, what's all this about? This is about a little girl named Eliza O'Neill and a genetic disease called Sanfilippo syndrome. At age 3, little Miss O'Neill was diagnosed with Sanfilippo syndrome. Now, as for what Sanfilippo syndrome is and does, please pardon me because I'm going to have to read this off of my notes real quick. I did a lot of really quick reading on this morning to understand it myself. What it is, as I mentioned earlier, is a genetic disease. What she has is type A, which makes up about 60% of cases of Sanfilippo syndrome. What it causes is a deficiency in the enzymes needed to break down what is known as glycosaminoglycan heparin sulfate. Now, what those enzymes are needed for and what the breakdown of that heparin sulfate is needed to do is for things such as angiogenesis, tumor metastasis, and blood coagulation. Now, as for what angiogenesis is, it's basically what our bodies do to keep us alive. It's vital for growth and development. It's needed for wound healing. It's what causes granulation tissue anytime you skin your knee, that bumpiness that develops in the healthy skin around it, which is all part of the healing process. It's vital to the operation of our immune systems, for vascularization, the forming of new blood vessels, and basically our functioning in general. It inhibits, stops that, and shuts it down. So right now, she's 4 years old, she's barely learning to talk, she's up, she's running around, and in the next couple of years, that is going to stop. By the time she's 6, she won't be able to talk anymore, and it's just going to continue to get worse from there. Inability to walk, inability to eat on her own, unless a cure becomes available. But that's where the hope comes in. The Children's Hospital in Columbus, Ohio actually has a viable cure ready for clinical trials in late 2014. First of its kind. So what we're trying to do, or what PetaPixel's trying to do for the family, is to help raise money to make sure that she can get this kind of treatment, that the treatment can be paid for, that the lab doing the treatment can be supported so that it can continue, so that the research can go on, and we'll be one step closer to curing yet another terrible terminal disease. So go check it out. I'm going to put the links in the description below. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for the O'Neill family, help is on the way. PetaPixel is doing what they can. Benjamin Von Wong is doing what he can. And I'm just boosting the signal. And I'm going to do what I can. And I hope a lot of other photographers that I can reach, or a lot of other people that I can reach, will be inspired to do the same. There's going to be the usual information down in the description below. I'm going to put that towards the bottom. And I'm going to put as much information about Sanfilippo syndrome and the different things like angiogenesis in the description below as I can. I know I haven't done that great of a job of explaining it, but it's important. Normally I don't respond to things like this, but this one's got potential. This is time for us to come together and be a part of something great. So, one last time, thank you very much for watching. And to, once again, the O'Neill family, or anyone suffering from Sanfilippo syndrome, help is on the way. Out here.